I think it was something like 8 days, or maybe it was more than that actually. But it was. We shot. I don't know if anybody knows Atlanta, Georgia, but it was shooting on the I-85. Which is quite,
Georgia? In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which is quite a big deal, and we shot we can only shoot on a Sunday morning, like shooting on the freeway.
Yeah.
So you basically shoot from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m. and then it's like you're off.
Yeah.
And I think some people were late to church that day, so I apologize. I'm going to hell for that. Yeah, it was really. I mean, the thing that's like the most I knew this going in because I'd done some car bits in Fuzz and Shaun and the World's End, but nothing quite like this. I knew it was going to be really complicated, and talking to those directors just confirmed that. It's like, car chases are as like painstaking to make as they are fun to watch. And then we added the whole other element of the choreography on top of it. And also, you notice that quite a lot of car chases that you see in movies are at night. Is because that's easier to close down the streets.
Yeah.
So we decided to do it in the day because it's a bank robbery and it's supposed to be in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And obviously that just makes it twice as complicated.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's amazing watching. The other big thing about it is that we don't really use any green screen in the sequence at all.
Yeah, when you told me that kind of blew my mind. Because, I mean, how many so you had to not only had a lot of specialized equipment to do, like you're saying it's hard, but like in a practical sense, like did you have to have tons of special equipment, it's small cameras, huge camera, like what is it specifically that makes it so difficult other than just there's so many different angles you have to get to make the editing exciting?
Well, if you imagine say you're doing stuff on the freeway, it's like you can't like close the freeway, but you can create what's called the bubble, which basically means you have like police cars like 2 miles back, police cars 2 miles ahead, and in the middle is like all your cars and all the cameras.
So when the 3 red cars were together, all the cars around those cars were your cars?
Yes. But then you've got like 50 cars on the road, and then you're in the middle of all of that, and then the people of Atlanta are like way back. so you're kind of like, but then that means that every time you do a take, you have to loop back around like 7 miles to get back to the reset, because like you can't just kind of turn around. So the reset time every time you do a take is like 40 minutes. And then there's that amazing thing of being with all the actors and doing this high intensity, like sort of, when you're on the freeway, and also the actors are on the freeway as well. So
they were in the car some of the time, but then there's one stunt driver. Do you have like dummies, people in the back seat to make sure you don't be like, oh, there's nobody in the back seat when you have, or the actors in the car the whole time?
You have stunt doubles when it's a stunt shot. You would have stunt doubles.
Okay.
But what they would have is the thing. There's a new sort of thing that they use called, I kid you not, a rig called the Biscuit.
A what?
It's called the Biscuit. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, not biscuits, but I just had one this morning. It was excellent at a coffee place down the street.
This is absolutely true. This sounds super geeky. It's called the Biscuit because they developed the technology for the film Seabiscuit. Absolutely true. But what it basically is it's like, that you've done driving scenes where usually it's a car attached to a trailer.
Yes, I've seen those, yeah.
So now it's like there's no trailer. Like the car is basically on its own like 6-wheel platform that can go like 100 miles an hour.
And there's no one driving it?
No, the driver is on the outside of the car.
This sounds really dangerous. As an actor, I'd be like, excuse me?
So, like the actors who are in the car, the driver is on the outside in a pod, and the actors are basically in this kind of Subaru, which is on 6 wheels instead of 4, which can go at like 80 miles an hour and 90.
It's the weirdest sidecar I've ever heard of. That's really weird.
So all those shots with John Bernthal and John Hamm and Ace Gonzalez and Ansel, they are driving around the streets of Atlanta and on the freeway and doing jumps, sort of like, so they're really doing it.
Were they okay with that? Were they nervous, or they just got over it at a certain point,
They said they weren't nervous.
But they weren't really acting when they looked like.
I mean, the thing is that I would sometimes get in the car as well. Like there's a shot of John Bernthal when he's coming around the corner, and I sat in the back. And the thing when you're with a bunch of like tough stunt guys and stuff, I literally the first take we went around this corner so fast, I went whack my head really hard, and then the stunt guy goes, "You okay in here?" And I'm like, yeah. And then later as well, the other thing that I did was kind of insane, and it's one of those like ideas that once you've committed to it, you have to go through with it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're shooting those car chase scenes, you have to follow in this other van which has a satellite link up. And And most of the time it works, but sometimes it kind of craps out. So it would be so frustrating if I was sitting in the van and they're shooting on the freeway and then the picture's gone. And so the camera operators, some of them are like sat on the front of the car, strapped in, and I said, I want to sit with those guys. So basically then I would be strapped to the front of the Subaru like Mad Max.
This is why you shouldn't have called George Miller. You should have talked about vaping in the city instead.
I just don't, I mean, once you've committed to that thing, you know, it's like, I was, you know, then when I'm sitting out and baking in the Georgia sun.
Well, you can't back off. You can't be like, oh, it's too, I'm
then
too
I can't back
gentle.
off.
No, you can't. You just
And
gotta
John Hamm said that when he looked through the windscreen, he saw me sitting there, he said I looked like a floppy sunburnt muppet.
And he said that with all the love. Okay, well, I'm gonna open to questions, and if something else occurs to me, I'm gonna butt in, because it's my time on the stage.